Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
And this is now today's lineup.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Ademola Lookman is a player familiar to followers of English.
He's having a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, this looks sharp. Aimed beyond the defence. Brilliantly cut out. Camavinga thinks about the shot. Now it's Camavinga. Fagioli. He shifted it to the flank. And here's Oyarzabal. He's had it taken off him. Lookman. Well, they can break here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? This looks promising. Hoisted in. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Valverde. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Messi. Messi! They've scored! The breakthrough strike! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on.
Tries a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He could be in here. Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Shoots! It's hit the upright. It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Fagioli. It's a promising position. Valverde has it out wide and in space. Almost half an hour in now. Messi. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Pasalic. Played down the flank. Zappacosta providing an outlet, and the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Pass somewhat off target. Lookman! Bellanova looking sharp there. Valverde. Zappacosta. Pasalic.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Lookman.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Fagioli. Now it's Oyarzabal. Messi applies the finish. Good strike, quite an alarm. And we have our very first corner. Vardiol. And it's Valverde. Good effort from distance. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Can he get on the end of this?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Valverde. Oyarzabal. Camavinga. Nicely shaped ball. And there's the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. And we are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. The second half then, just getting going. Keeper's got good distance on that.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
In with the challenge. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, crossbar! Decent hit from there. Son Heung-min. Guardiola going full tilt down the left. Spread neatly. Costa. He's in a great position here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Costa. Lookman gets into a good position. Threads one in. Pasalic, and he shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, super ball. He's had a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Fagioli. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Spread out to the left. He's a sharp little ball here. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Bellanova did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Bellanova with the slide tackle there. Great chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
And it's Bellanova. That is a great pick out. Good ball, good take. It's a searching pass. He's being urged to shoot. And he has been fouled there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitutions taking place.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
Well, I suppose from the opposition's viewpoint, this was to be avoided.
Messi! Just wouldn't stay down for him. Pasalic, nicely spread. And it's Bellanova. He's got away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And no, that was never going to make it. Valverde. Fagioli. And Guardiol. Camavinga over to the left. Scamacca. No, that's been intercepted. Fagioli. Valverde. Guardiol. And Akanji. Spread it left. Now it's Son Heung-min. Picked out brilliant. Real chance! He's got a goal! And they get themselves in front! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Pass is just off target.
Atalanta really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He's come in hard.
Atalanta really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And he's managed to get free. Lookman.
There will be 5
Just seeing the
minutes
board
added
now,
time.
it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And he cuts out the supply. Son Heung-min. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Great vision. There's the shot! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
And he scores! Back in business! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Number 10, Samardzic.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough.
It's Son Heung-min! And that is as far as it goes. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
And this is now today's lineup.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, modern centre-backs are judged on their ability to defend. But this guy, Christian Romero, is a player who excels up front too. He loves every opportunity to make a forward run. And even when it comes to set pieces, he'll hang around for minutes thereafter in the hope that he might just get an opportunity. So yes, he's a centre-back, but a very different one.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And already we're underway here. And that's really well manoeuvred. Son Heung-min. Akanji. That has not gone well. Back to the keeper it goes. Pedro Porro. João Palhinha. Now it's Simons. And it's Son Heung-min. Great vision. Vardiol. Fagioli. Richarlison makes the interception. João Palhinha. Son Heung-min kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Good ball over the top. And he was quick to react. Now it's Kolo Muani. Kolo Muani receives it in a good position here. Richarlison. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And he has been fouled there.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Xavi Simons certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Well spotted.
Son Heung-min. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
This is Jimenez. So we're still where we started right now. Jimenez. Richarlison producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Messi. Pedro Porro deals with that comfortably. Decent chance! It's there! There is the breakthrough! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Number 11, Lionel Messi.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Pedro Porro. Nice bit of trickery. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Pass is just off target. Spence. And the counter is on. Picked out brilliantly. He's free, he has got space. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Valverde. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Colomwani. Spence. Well, played right into his path. Son Heung-min. Now it's Messi. And back to the keeper they go. Akanji. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And it's Simons. Now it's Colomwani. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's made its way to him. Richarlison. Johnson. And the shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And now they can clear their lines. And he's in on goal. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Brilliant save from Donnarumma! And that's aimed into the middle. Keeper's dealt with that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Knocks it into space. Good read, needed to be. And that's really well manoeuvred. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
From today's match is now
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
And we're underway again. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Tries to play it through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Van de Ven. To Richarlison. And he's intervened well there. That's a lovely, neat pass. Out to the right. He's picked his way through. Oh, good take in a good area. Can he finish? Romero spots it and intercepts. Pressing high and with purpose. Brennan Johnson. It's a good run down the right. Can he get on the end of this? Shoots! It's hit the upright.
Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Just eases him off the ball. He's on it. Can he get away? Now this could be a chance. And he's managed to get for big chance! Same again, same outcome. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Oh, super ball, and the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Richarlison.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Out of play for a goal kick. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Stood up well to him there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Sarr. Xavi Simons. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Jimenez. Sarr. Just about up to 75 minutes. Xavi Simons is onto this. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And here's Colomwani. Colomwani! So close to drawing level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Van de Ven. And it's Simons. Oh, good spread. Johnson gets into some space. Oh, shooting chance! It's hit the crossbar. Should have equalised.
Colomwani is clearly gutted about that one, but he needs to shake it off and go again.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So time for change.
Johnson.
This one has been on the cards for a little while.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Simons. Oh, that's fabulous. He can run onto that, and he welcomes it in. Oh, this looks sharp.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He has found the way through. Colomwani. Chance, surely!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Chance for a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
So there's going to be another change here.
Number 39. Coming on the field.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Number 19.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
And he's going to Rex. Brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They have stolen level at the last. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Now there's a fine ball. There's the shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
And this is now today's lineup.
The midfield three. Peter, I think they're going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Mbappe. Now, what about a counter-attack? That has ended up in no man's land. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you.
Great chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, it's gone in!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise. Well, our first story of the day, and it's a big one. The skipper, to start by doing that, has given everyone a fright, and I think himself too.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to...
Goes for the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That's really well cleared. Taken back almost at once. Good ball, good take. Well, they could break here. Son Heung-min. Now it's Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. Bellingham. Nicely spread. Brahim Diaz has it out wide and and he shoots! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And it's Diaz. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Vinicius Junior, and he's managed to get free. And the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And now shoots! He's scored! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Mbappe. Goes for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're at it again in double quick time. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Madrid find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now there's a fine ball, and the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Camavinga, distributed tidily. Engages and forces him off the ball. It has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. Valverde.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That is a brilliant interception. And it's Camavinga. Valverde. Brahim Diaz. Now it's Mbappe. That's a good ball out wide. Brahim Diaz. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Takes a shot! And again! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 7, Vinicius Junior.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Now it's Oyarzabal. Great vision. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? In with the challenge. Howson. It's Vinicius Junior. Goulet. Defending was strong and firm. Tries to play it through. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Brahim Diaz. He's picked his way through. He's in a great position here.
Might want to be careful there.
Madrid couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. That's a shade optimistic. Howson. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Mbappe, not one to pass on the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Can he finish? Well, now it's a race. There's the shot! Oh, terrific save.
Well, the defence are in a good...
And there's the end of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Nepal would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
Featuring our guest performers today. Everyone, please welcome our players.
Here we go again then.
Nepal really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Goulet, nice-looking ball. He's in plenty of space here. It's run loose here. Can he stop it going out? He has found a way through. Climbs up big. He has done it. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Minutes is number 21,
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Son Heung-min. And it's Messi. Some resolute defending there. Howson. And it's Arda Güler. Oyarzabal has given away a free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Akanji makes the interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And it's Diaz. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Not the most accurate pass. Played back to the goalkeeper. Howson. Asensio. Just about up to the hour now. For Valverde. Brahim Diaz. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Camavinga. Guardiol. Driving forward. Oh, it's come loose. Bellingham. And it's Arda Güler. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior given the lift of his goal. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Son Heung-min. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That's good running with the ball. Pass is just off target. That is lovely. Now this could be a chance. And that's going up front in a hurry. Camavinga. It's Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Güler. It's Vinicius Junior. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Son Heung-min. Looking for the run. Messi picks it up out wide. Showing good feet. Back they go. Into the last quarter of an hour. And he's let fly. Now it's Mbappe.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Looking to play him in. Mbappe. He's found a way through. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Substitution in progress.
And that has been cleared. Turns back here, probably the best option. Pass somewhat off target. It's a really well-measured ball. Looking for options for movement. He's having a shot! Oh, denied at the last. Goulart goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's had a hit. Brought out the best in the keeper. Rodrigo does really well to win the ball there.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Jimenez spots it and intercepts. Now it's Son Heung-min, and he plays one through. And he was quick to react. No. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
It is now time for our special lottery.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I see this guy Greenwood best deployed in a front three. Usually right-sided. Well, even when starting centrally, he does tend to drift out to that right flank, where he likes to then drift back inside onto his left foot. That usually takes a defender with him, and from there he can cause lots of problems.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. And that gets things running.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men.
It's Son Heung-min! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
It's a good run down the left-hand side, and it's Son Heung-min. Akanji. Greenwood. He's shifting through the gears here. Akanji cuts out the pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's picked his way through. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, what a climb! Just off target.
Aubameyang certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
It'll be a throw-in. Murillo. Vardiol. Now it's Messi. And it's made its way to him. And it's Camavinga. Played back in. Passing nice and neat. And here's Son Heung-min. And he's had a hit! Oh, bang on target. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Fagioli. Ambitious ball here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Aubameyang. And he was quick to react. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pavard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Threads one in. Greenwood looking to run onto it. And he's managed to get free. Swings it across. That's a decent clearance. Now that looks a decent ball. The ball goes in. Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, that's clever. This looks promising. And it's Valverde. And it's Camavinga. Spread it left. Messi. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Throw it. here's Messi. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Can he get on the end of this? That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And he's got the beating of his man. Now that's well seen too. Son Heung-min tries to pass it through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And a chance! Showing good feet. Son Heung-min. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And he's there to clear it. Vermeer. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Aguirre. And here's Gomez. Murillo. Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, that's fabulous. Greenwood. Oh, well played, lovely. And that's gone loose. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, good-looking ball. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Greenwood. And the counter is on.
That's going in strongly.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Son Heung-min for Messi. And there is the half-time whistle. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So, off we go once more.
Nepal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Son Heung-min! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Messi with the short one. And the shot! It's their second corner of the game. Messi moves short. Marseille are looking to go forward now. He's got away.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement.
Real chance! It's hit the crossbar. Somewhat off target. Look at this chance! He scores! And finally he has breathed life into the game. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Le numéro 97.
Marseille have penetrated for the first time.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Emerson. It's gone out for a throw-in. Jimenez. Camavinga. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Looking for options for movement. Back into the middle. Now it's Aubameyang. Akanji defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Højbjerg. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, that is one way to stop him. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Aubameyang really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He's in a great position here. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look,
he's tried one! And for a moment, time stood still.
that's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Changement pour l'Olympique de Marseille. Le numéro 8.
Marseille can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Vermeer. Emerson. Front-footed pressing going on here. Well read, nice interception. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, and that...
He's one-on-one! Chance, surely! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And it's Aubameyang. Valverde. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And he welcomes it in. Now this could be a chance. He's found the way, takes a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's following up!
Greenwood really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Changement pour l'Olympique de Marseille. Le numéro 14.
There's going to be another change here.
À sa place, le numéro 9.
Vermeer. Now it's Aubameyang. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Good ball, good take.
They've got to make this nice and quick. Nepal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Messi, and this is Messi. Oh, they can break here. He has found the way through. He's a sharp little ball here. Traore has it out wide and in space. And it's Murillo. And he's managed to get free. And it's played into the middle.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a throw. Marseille making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the effort he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Chance for a shot! In he goes again! Oh, off the bar! Jimenez is there to clear. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now Now it's Messi. Pavard. Højbjerg.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Murillo. Where? Traore. And where? He's got away. Decent chance! And that is wildly off target. Fagioli. Time added on 4 minutes. And that could set him on his way. He's found... And the finish! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Fagioli. That's good vision. Where? Guiri. Vermeeren could try cutting inside here. Pinches it off him. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. They were just undone by that second-half goal.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Un petit garçon avec un sac à dos vert s'est perdu dans la foule. Ses parents sont priés de se manifester auprès d'un de nos stadiers.